Hello, I'm Allie Neal, and I have some scientists here today. And they will be speaking about human activity and climate change. Here is our climate scientist, Daniel Peters.
That explains the changes in climate that will affect it in the future.
Natural events have caused a bit of climate change, but a ton of human activity has contributed. Humans have burned fossil fuels, for example, natural events like volcanic explosions, bushfires, and even sun's solar output, which is when the sun's solar flares shoot out towards Earth. Researchers say that in the most recent Australian wildfires burnt about 12,000 square miles and killed about 1 billion animals.
What are some changes that have been impacting the climate and its future?
Even though a lot of Earth's climate change has been natural, humans have sped up the process with our burning of fossil fuels and using other resources. Not only have we warmed the Earth, we are now running out of these resources. Researchers say that in 2050, we will run out of oil and other gases. Running out of these resources will cause people to suffer without energy for our houses and cooking. So we will have to find new ways to get energy for our homes and new ways to get gas for our cars.
What are some changes that will impact the climate in the future?
The temperature rises 0.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Since 1950, the temperature has risen about 2.5 degrees. That does not seem like a lot, but it will add up in the future, and speeds with the process of melting ice caps. Due to this, in the past 100 years, sea level has been risen about 5 to 8 inches, affecting some small islands and the coasts of most countries. The reason this climate has changed so much is due to greenhouse gases, trapping water vapor and gases in the Earth, warming its atmosphere. Scientists believe these gases are the burning of fossil fuels, but others believe that the Earth is going through natural phases. This is damaging animal habitats. For example, due to the melting ice, polar bears are losing their homes in the Arctic, and in the Amazon, many animals have lost their homes due to the fires there. By 2050, scientists say the summer high for Barnesville, Massachusetts will be 3.6 degrees warmer, making the old high 77.3, and the new one in 2050 will be 80.9 degrees Fahrenheit. In 2050, this also means the winter will be warmer. The low now is 24.7, but in 2050 it will be 28.7.
What can we do to improve the climate in future years?
Use more renewable energy in your house. Reduce water waste. You could also use better light bulbs.
Now introducing the environmental scientist, Matthew Hingston. Oh, bring me the gauntlet.
And over time, that have affected sea life and will have an impact on some countries' economy.
The environment hasn't been doing good due to the fact of human activity, from the possible start of World War III and Japan dumping radioactive water into the ocean. If in a month Japan was to dump all of it, which could fill about 400 Olympic pools, it would endanger sea lions, sharks, crabs, and fish, which also worries fishermen that live around the area, due to the fact that some of them have based their whole life on fishing. Best way to treat radioactive water is to use the methods of water softening and carbon filtration.
What about carbon emissions in Germany that have recently been happening?
In Germany, they have recently rejected nuclear power plants, though at the cost, emissions spiked up, with the social cost is $12 billion per year. The study dwarfs the cost of keeping the power plants are still online by billions of dollars.
Why don't they just shut down the power plants?
They do. They could risk a meltdown or the cost of nuclear waste storage. Though there are ways they could deal with emissions of the power plants. One of the 5 ways are to increase renewable energy, mean energy efficiently targets, increase the use of existing natural gas plants, increasing the coal plants, and using more heat and power combined.
Now introducing our conservation scientist, Ryan Bessie. My young apprentice. I've waited years for this.
Come on, guys. Cut. Off task again. Ugh.
Get out of here. Okay, this is my fight.
Affecting the climate in colder regions like Antarctica and
In
Greenland.
1910, President Taft created a Glacier National Park. In this park, there were an estimate of 150 glaciers. Since then, the number has decreased to fewer than 30 glaciers. Most of these remaining glaciers have shrunk to 2/3 the size it was. If this continues, most, if not all, of the National Glacier Park will disappear.
Damage have humans caused by dumping waste into the environment.
Humans continue to dump all different types of garbage all over the planet. Search results show that Americans by themselves generate 10.5 billion tons of plastic waste a year, but recycle only 1 to 2% of it. An estimated 14 billion pounds of trash, and most of it is plastic and is dumped into the world's ocean every year.
Things have we done that will help the
In
climate?
2013, Americans generated about 254 million tons of trash and recycled and composed about 87 million tons of this material, equivalent to a 34.3% recycling rate. If this continues, the world will be a lot cleaner and we will save many lives of animals and plant life.
Animals have been affected by us destroying their homes.
Thousands of seabirds, sea turtles, seals, and other marine mammals are killed each year after ingesting plastic or getting entangled in it. Endangered wildlife such as the Hawaiian monk seals and Pacific loggerhead sea turtles are among nearly 700 species that get caught in plastic litter. If humans continue to dump garbage and other types of waste at this constant rate, then soon certain species will start to go extinct.
How has air pollution affected our health, animals, and other organisms?
Humans create factories for many different reasons, but what people don't know is that factories release air pollution, which has one of the biggest effects on life. Some of these effects include heart disease, lung cancer, and respiratory disease, such as emphysema. Air pollution can also cause long-term damage to people's nerves, brain, kidneys, liver, and other organs. Some scientists suspect air pollution cause birth defects as well.
Thank you for watching.